Give it a minute or two.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Give it a couple of seconds before we restart so more people could log on. We'll get started. All right, we're back at the, we returned to the Creeper Gallery after a month only. It's not the old Creeper Gallery, it's the new Creeper Gallery. We're on Main Street. I'm not quite sure what the number of the building is, but it is on Main Street. This is the new Creeper Gallery. We're going to give you a tour of the inside first with the lights on so you get to see what the new shop looks like. And then we're going to turn the lights off and then we're going to start our investigation. We told you guys initially that a lot of foot traffic out here. We've heard stuff up there already. You hear the cars going by. So EVP is going to be really tough. So we're going to try to work around that, but give you a tour of the shop. Comment at all? You can.
Yep. This we just walked into the front door. As you can see, Donna and her slew of helpers have been quite busy in the short period of time that she's had to move here. Pretty amazing, isn't it? Look at this. Again, everywhere, down below, up above. It just doesn't end. Of all the different artwork of Donna Marion.
So this is the main area when you walk into the shop. This is what you see all around you, and then actually it extends back into the building.
Hi, everybody. Check it out. Like again, everywhere you go. So you're gonna, and this, when you come to this place, you gotta learn to look up and look down, or you might miss something. And of course, it would not be the Creeper Gallery without this guy right here, would it? The one and only. All right, John, I'm going to let you take it to the main event, sir.
So then we go up this way, and there we have the new Red Room. The new Red Room goes up these stairs here. Close that curtain.
I'll get it.
And this is the new Red Room in front of me here. She has an area that has all of the dark items. The ones that are more negative are in this corner here. We have the book. We have the sensors up there. You guys remember those. We have the zombie or whatever that was, the voodoo box. We have Martha. And that one right there is one I'll never do again. Right there. Won't touch that one again.
What one?
The whatever sister or whatever Martine.
Oh, yeah.
And then again, we have all the cases. She's filling them up. I don't think they're completely filled yet, but she's done a great job with it. She really has. Again, I had no doubt in my mind that Donna would make this as good, if not better, than the old Creeper. You had all the cases, you had all the creepy pictures, you had all the haunted objects. Again, it looks awesome. You guys, if you get a chance, I know they're having a soft opening this month, this weekend, actually. They're going to have a soft opening. And then the grand opening is the next month, and we're going to try to talk Donna into pushing it back a little bit so we can bring a special guest with us to the official grand opening. Someone you guys might want to meet who knows a lot about haunted objects, hint, hint. But this is it. This is the Red Room. So we had to figure out how to navigate everything and set everything up for our new investigation and our new space, especially with what we're hearing up above. I don't know if you guys heard the thumps already when we were here. So EVPs are going to be tough, something we're really going to have to figure out as we go forward here, how to best investigate these objects along with doing EVPs, because lots of foot traffic out there. We hear the people upstairs. So we don't really hear their voices, but we hear them stomping. So I'm going to turn everything on that needs to be turned on. And Chris is going to entertain you, I guess.
I'm going to entertain you. Oh, and we know I am not a great entertainer.
Sure you are.
We know that to be the truth.
You are the entertainer.
I entertain you, but nobody else. I think I annoy you. I don't know if that's entertaining.
I don't know why you have to bring that up, but okay.
Again, I do have to say, this is the first time I've come in here with everything that's been done. And I am amazed on the amount of work that has been done here. I can't believe it. So, hello, everybody. We didn't get a chance to say hi to everybody, but I'm just saying hello to everybody now. And welcome to the first kickoff in the new Red Room. Haunted items. And once John gets going, we'll introduce and show you what's up. And we have no idea any information on any of the stuff that we're going to do tonight. This is a cold investigation, as they say. And John is just now, you see him over there just setting things up and turning things on, and we're just getting ready here. Hello, Rhonda. Haven't seen you in a while, dear.
Yeah.
You guys did a great job, Jay.
Hello, Jay, dear.
That's darling. That's not dear. That's darling. See? I entertain in other ways. I entertain John.
You do, darling.
Yes, I do, Dale.
So how's the lighting look?
The lighting looks good. You guys tell me. How does the lighting look?
Well, you can look at my butt for now.
Yeah, I see it. Donna's on?
Donna's on. Hey, real fast.
Are you?
Donna Marion.
I'm not sure if she is. Somebody said hi to her.
Oh, okay. Well, at any rate, Donna Marion did have a procedure, her hip. She's recovering. So, guys, send out your best wishes, thoughts, and prayers that Donna recovers quickly. I know she was in a lot of pain after the surgery. So, Donna, we love you. We're here for you. You'll be back. You'll be doing cartwheels and jumping jacks in this building in no time. So, what do we have here? We have an object that we don't know anything about. A doll. We don't have any backstory. We don't have any information. So we're going to kind of play it by ear and just try to talk to her, find out who she is. We have our EMF lights up here, the purple lights. These candles are also EMF, meaning there needs to be an energy surge near the sides to turn them on and off. Same with the bell down here.
That's Madeline's doll?
Energy based.
She said this is Madeline's doll.
Well, that's the doll that they tried to put there. Okay, yeah. Well, now we know.
That's interesting.
We have the static domes going on the side there. We have the REM pods. We have Steve Barry's new device back there, which is also a REM pod, but it also has a sensor. If anything triggers it back there, you're going to see a laser grid. I don't know if you see that on camera.
Yeah.
So we got our REM pod, EMF lanterns all over, spirit box. We got the app running with the ghost tube and everything. So we're going to try everything we can other than EVP. I know EVPs are great. We may try to do one, but I don't think we're going to have any luck. But we can try.
We can try. And of course, we got the lovely SLS.
The lovely.
The
I
lovely
thought that Wanda
SLS.
was lovely. The SLS is lovely too.
He's so fresh.
Okay.
That's
So,
John that's mapping, just so you
Angel.
guys know.
Angel.
Angel. See, I'm an angel. It called me an angel.
I think it was referring to.
No, it was me. You got fresh, saying I was your angel. See?
She's already contaminating and ruining the investigation 2 minutes in, but that's okay. I say it was referring to the doll because now that I am reminded of it, I should have came by myself this time. But now that I'm reminded of it, the story was.
You have a figure.
Sure, it's not me.
Right? No, it is you, and there's a figure next to you, right in front of you.
There's something here.
Yes.
Big or small?
Yes. Small. And it's right at your hand.
Okay, so let me explain. Donna was trying an experiment in which the spirit of the old Creeper Gallery, Madeline, she invited Madeline to inhabit the doll and to come over to this building. I just remembered that when somebody brought it up on the live stream. So now we have something to go on. So the app already said Angel.
Yeah.
There is a figure still
Yes.
here.
Yes. Wherever
So-
you just pointed.
So again,
Point exactly the same length that you just did. That's like her hip area.
if this is Madeline, you know us. We've been there so many times with you and talked to you. Matter of fact, we talked to you right before we left. Before they closed the building. Madeline, if this is you, you should know better than most how these things work that we use. We have the yes and egg and the no egg that if you tap them, they'll twinkle and light up colors. We have that bell there that dings if you touch it. Now we have these candles. If you touch them, they'll turn on and off. We have those circles that light up like the rainbow. Madeline, if this is you, I'm sure Donna would love to know that you somehow made it over here into that doll. Could you do something to show us? We do know somebody's standing here.
And
Hello?
John, she's lighting up that candle, isn't she? Because that's an EMF candle. It can't,
The whole time.
it was, well, maybe she did.
That was lit up the whole time.
So shut it off and see what happens. Turn it back
I
to
have
this.
to swipe it with EMF. Anyway, so I don't know who this is standing next to me, but again, if this is Madeline, you know how these things work. We've used them many, many times. If this is you, there you go.
Oh,
Could it be
hey,
her?
Matt, it could be. Why couldn't it be?
Madeline,
Even if she pops in from the other building to visit.
did you make it over here? I think it's the first time that we investigate is like one that's familiar to us.
I think it's amazing.
Madeline, hello. If this is you, this is John. Remember, that's Chris over there. We love the idea that you may be here with us. It's good to see you and you're standing there if that's you. We're going to try a few things, Madeline, that we can't really try to hear your voice because it's a little difficult here. But again, we have the lights up there that change colors, like the rainbow. Everything else here on this table that changes colors if you touch it and you mess with it. It makes me wonder if Donna maybe should have brought a couple of your toys here with her. Did you miss your toys? They got left behind. They're in the window of the old shop. You want some new toys? Anything you want to touch? You want to ring that bell? Would you like some new toys? She's still there.
Yeah. Did you pop in to visit us?
She knew my hand.
She is, yeah, right at your hand.
Madeline, could you take my hand if this is you?
She could reach out her hand and touch you.
What I'm going to do is I'm going
Oh,
to pick.
she just did. And you moved. You
I'm
took
gonna
it.
pick up that candle there. Now that's not fire, okay? So that won't burn you. Believe it or not, it's fake. That's not real fire. Watch, I'm gonna pick it up, okay? Not trying to scare you. Okay? See? Not burning me. I'm touching it. It's not burning
She's getting
me.
erratic.
I'm gonna hold it out with my hand like that. Now, if you were to touch the side of it, just rub your hand on the side of it, you're going to see like a magic trick. You're going to see it look like the candle is lighting like that one. But it won't burn you, I promise. See, watch, I'll even show you. That doesn't burn me. It's not hot.
Lizzie Bordenzax, we are in New Hope, PA at the Creeper Gallery.
Can you touch that, please? Touch my hand. Touch the side of the candle. You don't even touch the top. Touch the side. And it'll light up like that one.
She's trying.
I hear you.
Could they hear that?
Can you guys hear what that just said? Tell me what you heard if you can.
I don't have it hooked up to a speaker.
Oh, and she just left.
I can have it hooked up to a speaker, but I don't have it hooked up right now.
I'm waiting to, they said yes.
Okay.
So far we saw yes. Yeah. And you hear what that said, right?
Said I could hear you.
Yes, I hear you.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do, if this is you, Madeline, she's not there no more.
No.
If this is you, I'm gonna turn on this box here, that maybe we could hear your voice. But I'm gonna ask you if you could just touch the eggs, yes and no, the bell, if you can in the meantime to answer and show us that you're there. We don't see you anymore, so we don't know where you went. Maybe you're running around.
Oh,
here.
she popped back in.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
Wow, is this really you? Could you ring that bell again if it's really you? That bell hasn't rang in a little while there. Is this really you? I just want to make sure.
We do know that she likes candy. Madeline, if you wanted me to, out on the counter out there, there's M&Ms. If you would like some chocolate M&Ms.
Again, I don't know. That's a weird one. Could it be her? I forgot all about the doll. Now I remember Donna posted that on Facebook. I forgot all about it some now.
I love it though.
All right, I'm gonna try the spirit box.
She messing with you like you're in my space. She just got down by you. Oh, and then she left.
All right, we're gonna try something, Madeline, because we could try to do an EVP session, but I don't know.
But right now there's a motorcycle that just started up.
Oh, see
Oh,
that?
she just flashed the lights.
That was everything.
Yep.
What was that? That went.
The purple lights. The MF wires.
Oh, is that what that was?
Yep. They all went. They flashed. When I said that they're motorcycles, when you said about they boom.
You like motorcycles? Is that what that was, or did that scare you? Are you scared of this new place because it's unfamiliar? Does it seem strange? I'm gonna turn this on.
I wonder if you went out there to get the M&Ms yourself. That was cool, Brian. I thought that was very cool.
Hello? The person who rang that bell and who was standing there, could you say something, please? I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. What did you say?
Please go.
Please go. And I think the spirit box said leave
Great.
before. Could you please repeat that? I'm John. This is Chris. Tell me something about you. Your name?
The
Turn over
lights.
there.
It's like a cough.
Hello?
Who are we speaking with?
Just tell us anything you can about you. Who was standing here and why? Lights over there. Are you here?
I'm leaving.
I'm leaving.
Please don't go. We're just getting started.
Try to talk to this box right here by my feet. Could you say something? It's okay. Try harder. We just want to know who we're speaking with. We don't want you to leave. Are you here?
How do you feel?
How do I feel? I feel I'm a little sore, to be honest with you. I hurt my back. Are you okay?
Can you tell that John's leg's really hurting and bothering him? Is that why you asked that? Can you sense that?
Sound like you said, who's this?
This is Chris.
Who are you, please? I'd love to hear your name. Could you talk to us?
We mean you no harm.
You're something. I didn't understand that. You said you're something?
Why is he here?
Why is he here?
Oh,
Somebody's not happy.
okay.
Are you referring to me? If you need me to step away, I will. Tell me who you. Oh, that light
Yeah,
just went out.
I just
See it?
saw it. The candle,
Did you see
the
it?
EMF candle.
You turn that light off, right? Oh,
Okay.
there we go. Are you angry? I don't want to make you angry
I think this is an adjustment, isn't it?
or upset you. Could you talk to me, please? I could try EVP.
I would. Are you unsettled because you're in a new place and you had to move?
I was getting such clear responses when I was testing it, and now I'm not really.
It's what we want.
It's what we want. What did you ask?
About
you ask?
about it being a new place and being unsettling. So they're happy maybe they moved.
Were you talking about me moving or leaving?
Okay, you know what, John? I got to point out the fact is that the dark stuff is not right near them anymore. Remember how they were all in a room together?
Yeah,
The
mixed
darker stuff is now moved off away in another room to the side.
in. So I'm going to try something else. Okay? I do see things happening here.
Oh,
I was over there. All right, I'm going to grab this recorder and I'm going to try to hear your voice. I don't hear any stomping. I'm not hearing anything the way I was hearing it when I was setting up. Okay, I'm going to try this.
oh, she's back, or whoever is back.
The figure.
Yep.
Someone say a nun? I hope they didn't say a nun. I'd like to hear if this is Madeline. Madeline's a little girl. She's female. So it's a female. I'd like to hear her voice. Someone said, God forbid.
Well, the figure's sitting and it's way smaller than you, so it's like child size.
I was getting such clear answers when I started this. And I'm not getting anything. So weird. Okay.
It's like it said, hi, Dave.
All right. I'm gonna.
And she left when you leaned over. I'm just going to say she. It doesn't necessarily mean that that's what it is, but.
I'm gonna try this. Okay. See how we make out here.
And of course, if you guys see something we don't, please tell us. Hear something, go ahead and type it in, and we're all aware.
So I'm afraid of.
Yeah. I think it might be more New Place, Vicky.
Where?
Where? You know where you are? Do you know where this is? Is that what you're asking? Let me turn this off and I'm gonna try.
Sound like tired when you right before.
I don't know. Like I said, I was getting such clear responses.
You do realize, John, that I'm definitely placed way back away from the hallway that leads to the dark stuff. So I was asked if I would if you would take your flashlight, John, and scan the area so that the person can see what's around.
I'm turning it off. Here, you mean?
Yeah, everywhere. Just the whole room idea. They just want to see what's around.
I can't really.
I can do it just slow. Just follow your flashlight.
We're in the middle of an investigation, so
Yeah, there you go.
How you do that. All right,
There's a room that goes down here that's the dark stuff.
Okay, so Madeline, if this is you, you know how this works. If it's not Madeline, we're going to try to ask you some questions. We may be able to hear your voice on this box here. So if you could talk, we could hear you. So please just do your best to answer. Okay. I just saw the wire move a little bit right there.
Did you really?
Right there, yeah.
Is it still moving?
No, it just went back and forth real quick. All right, let's try this. See what we get. Madeline, if that's you attached to the doll in front of me, could you please say your name or say hello or hi? If this isn't Madeline, then what is the name of the person that is attached to this doll? You, based on what you were saying through that other box there, it seems like you didn't want me talking to you. Do you want me to leave you alone? Do I scare you? Are you afraid of me? Can you tell me where you lived? Can you tell me how old you are? That's Chris over there. Would you rather talk to her? I heard a tap on that glass right there.
I heard something too, but I wasn't too sure.
Right?
I heard the tap. Yeah.
Before we started, when Chris and I were setting everything up and we were testing where everything was going to go and everything, this case behind me popped open.
From the
And
bottom only
I
because
have
it's
it on the
locked.
recorder.
Yeah.
It was just, and we're
Listen.
like,
Listen.
listen, see, whoever this is wants to talk. So let's see. Maybe we got a voice or two.
Says that we keep having issues with that it keeps freezing every now and then, people are saying.
I don't want to, again, this is a new building.
Yeah.
Wi-Fi,
It might be
so
the Wi-Fi, and
We're hooked up to the network.
we'll just have to maybe booster or something if that's what's happening.
Madeline, if that's you attached to the doll in front of me, could you please say your name or
No.
say hello or hi?
Okay, good.
Outside.
Outside.
That's a goose. If this isn't Madeline, then what is the name of the person that is attached to this doll? You, based on what you were saying through that other box there, seems like you didn't want me talking to you. Do you want me to leave you alone? To leave you alone? You, based on what you were saying through that other box there, seems like you didn't want me talking to you. Do you want me talking to you? Do you want me to leave you alone? Too far away. Do I scare you? Are you afraid of me? Something there. Well,
Oh.
just that old. Can you tell me where you lived? Is the figure center?
Mm-mm. No. Just you. I'm supposed to ding the bell.
Can you tell me how old you are? You might have to do an EVP session just to see if she talks to you.
Okay.
I don't think she wants to talk to me. That's Chris over there. Would you rather talk to her?
No.
And then the no. The bell, then the no. So you're pretty good at, you lit the
Oh.
candle,
Came back.
you're saying no,
She's back.
you're ringing the bell. I see the lights over there going. Now it's getting cold. It's really cold right here.
So
Ooh, I
people
feel
are
that.
asking, what are they saying that are popping on now?
What?
The people are asking what are they seeing right now? What's happening right now that are just coming on?
Well, we're at the new Creeper Gallery on Main Street in New Hope. Um, the doll that we're investigating, we didn't have any information on, and someone reminded us that Donna took an older doll and invited the spirit of Madeline from the other building to join to inhibit the doll and come over here and
Listen.
listen.
Mhm.
And
Uh-huh.
look at that. This very well may be her coming over here.
I think so. And you're seeing the SLS figure, the bigger one is John, and the smaller one seems to be of a younger person that's sitting there where
So
the
here's
doll
what
is.
we're gonna do, Madeline. If this is you, I am gonna have Chris come over here just for a few minutes to talk to you and try to hear your voice. In the meantime, you could play with those candles. We bought a lot of cool toys with us here that are around the table. You know how these work. You just move your hands around them. I saw you the lanterns you like, but you have these lights here. You have these different color. See, could I have set that off?
No, you have to be up
That
over.
sensor's behind it.
Yes, that
Let me try it
sensor.
again. Let it go off, and then I'll try it. Maybe the sensor bouncing off the glass is enough. I was right here doing this. See, look,
It
I didn't
didn't.
set that off.
No. So what John did, if you guys
That's a
saw that
motion
red
sensor.
grid that went off, it's a motion sensor. Something has to pass by that sensor, and it's
It's
pointed
facing
to the back.
wall.
So it wasn't John because John's in front of it. There's nothing behind it, but inanimate objects.
Yeah, it's facing the back wall. So,
So
that's why I wanted to.
Something
test
is
it again
moving. Maybe she
by rubbing
hit it
My hands over there. She may have just
because
bolted back
sometimes.
there.
Oh, and she just left because at one point she literally closed and moved her legs to the side away from you.
All right, so this is what I'm going to do, Madeline. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to let Chris come over here, and we're going to spend a little more time with you before we move on. Look, see, that's not me.
No, that's not you. Wow. And she came back. She's back. Oh my God. Just when that happened, she came back, John.
Wow, why won't you talk to us? We barely hear her voice. I think there's one EVP with her that I ever got where she said mom or mommy. Remember that one?
Was that
was
was
many
that
years ago
her?
with Tanya. Okay, so I'm going to move over there. If you don't want that, touch that egg that says no. Make it twinkle again, and we'll stop, and we'll go talk to somebody else. How's that? All right, giving you the choice. All right, I'm getting up.
It's okay, Matt. This isn't. Oh, she left. That's all right. Well, we'll get this figured out. Maybe it just intimidated her that she knows you were moving. So that big figure is John, guys, just so you know.
That works better if it's over there.
Who knew that the very one you picked out would be the Madeline doll? Right?
I thought we were talking to new spirits.
Maybe.
We recycled them. You wanted the pillow? Oh, you should be fine.
No, I'm fine. Where did you put the recorder?
It's on the other side, right across from where you're going to be sitting.
Okay. As you know, I'm Chris. Get myself down here because I'm old. I'm gonna just sit back a little. See, I'm short, so I know that's not. Can I move this? Because that's like that light's right in my eyeballs.
Yeah, but it's
Can I tilt it a little bit or do something?
as tilted as it's going to get.
And then I'm gonna have to move over some because it's in my face, right directly.
But it's lighting you up. I know there's some of my team members don't care about kid lighting.
No, he doesn't understand the light is in my eyes.
Okay.
Okay, so.
Whoever it is still sitting there, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's not me. It's me and a figure?
Yes. They're literally sitting on the table.
Yeah, right here, right?
Yeah.
Because it's cool right there. Did you feel the temperature change?
It's much colder where you're sitting than where I am right now.
Yeah, you could feel it. Madeline, if this is you, is she right there?
Yeah.
Can you reach out? I'm going to scoot back just a little bit over here. Can you reach out and touch my hand? Am I close?
Yes. She's got her hands kind of together. Hold on. Keep your hand right where it is.
Could you reach out and touch my hand? I promise I won't hurt you. I feel cold.
She's keeping her arms like crossed and close to her body.
Okay. Is it a little intimidating? How about if I pull my hand back? Would you be more comfortable that way? Did she relax at all?
She's still kind of got them like I can't do it because I'm holding the camera, but
Okay.
they're like, oh, there we go.
So, Madeline, I have daughters. I have one that's on the other side. She's passed away like you. So, there's a connection there of if I can speak to you, maybe I can speak to her. Um, is this you? If this is you, can you light something up for us before I start trying to ask you questions? You've been around John and I for many, many years. So I know you know us and you're comfortable with us. I did tell you I have chocolate M&Ms. Not even going to call them just chocolate, little round chocolates.
What are the green light? The green lines. It's called an SLS camera. It's designed for a video game, Xbox 360 to game capture. You would stand in front of it, and if you stood in front of it for the game, it would map you as a stick figure. So we use it in the same capacity in empty spaces to see if we see anything that looks to have human form.
She's still there?
Yeah.
So if you would like me
Yes, the new Creeper Gallery.
if you would like me to get up and go get chocolate for you, could you light one of those candles up for me or anything that's near you? And I'll stay right here and I won't move. If you would like some chocolate.
Wow, are you kidding me? Holy crap.
I'm going to go get you some chocolate.
Are you friggin' kidding
1
me?
minute to do it. She loves candy. Madeline loves candy. I got to go get it. I promised. All right. I'm getting it, Madeline.
Are you friggin'
Right back.
kidding me? Wow. She really did come over here.
Okay, Madeline. As promised, I'm going to put it in this little dish. Okay.
So for those of you guys who don't know, again, just to recap, Madeline is a spirit that existed in the old building, the old Creeper Gallery. Supposedly there was a fire in town and that building caught fire. And Madeline was a little girl who died in the fire. So Madeline was a spirit who existed in the old Creeper Gallery. Donna, we were all going to miss her. So Donna, one of the last days there, Donna said to the spirit of Madeline, I'm going to give you this doll for you to kind of occupy the vessel and to come with me over to the new place. And we were like, thought she was hooey and crazy for trying it. But lo and behold, she's back again. She was gone the whole time.
Puppy in her lap.
What?
She got a little stuffed puppy in her lap that Donna gave her. So they're yours. Enjoy them. Eat them, whatever, share them. I gave you enough. My daughter, she's on the other side. If you see her, her name's Christina. You can give her some. She loved those. Those were her favorite candy. So I get it. I have a sweet tooth myself. So now that you did that for me, and I appreciate it, I'm going to try to ask you questions while you're eating your M&Ms if you will talk to me, okay? Just like what John did, okay?
Wait, hold on one second.
Yeah.
The app is much different than the regular SLS. The app doesn't have the 3D mapping system. It doesn't have the laser grid. So the apps are a little different. It's the same software, but the sensors, aren't the same as far as the camera. You don't have the camera on your phone.
So I have to tell you something funny. Do you know that when somebody's eating M&Ms, you can smell the chocolate? Right? That's what I'm getting. Like somebody's breathing.
Oh,
chocolate.
she's still sitting right there. She hasn't reached her hand out at all yet, though. She's kind of just
there.
Closed hands, kind of arms
Chocolate's
crossed.
in her lap with her doggy. So I'm gonna try one more time to just reach out to her now that I gave her chocolates and she knows that I'm harmless. So I'm just gonna put my hand out very carefully. Would you like to reach out and just hold my hand? Just touch my hand. How's that? That's probably better. Can you do that for me, Madeline?
Yeah, but it's a different type of camera. The SLS cameras, they cast a 3D grid with kind of IR lights.
Is she doing anything? My hands
No,
are a little
her arms are
tickly
still
there.
crossed.
Okay, then I'm just gonna move on and ask you questions and not affect you anymore. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna do a little different, Madeline. I'm gonna actually put this by you so that if you want to talk, you can talk over there and you don't have to project, okay? So let me just put this by you. I'm not gonna take your chocolates, they're yours. And I'm gonna hit
Yep.
record.
As soon as you went by her, she.
That's all right, she'll come back. It's okay. I know you'll come back when you're ready. Could you please say your name for us? Are you enjoying the M&Ms? Do you like the new red room that you're in? Do you have the ability to go from here back over where your other toys are in the window of the old building? Before, the darker stuff was all together with you guys. Are you happy now that they are removed in a different spot away from you? Is it possible for you to say my name, John's name, or even say mommy? Can you tell me your favorite candy so that I can bring it to you?
It's dark.
Would you like some more M&Ms? I have more. Thank you. Did she ever come back?
No.
Okay,
And the only thing that said over here was it's dark.
let's see what happens.
No, there she is. Yeah, she's back.
Ooh. Well, if you say yes to more, I will give you more M&Ms. I'll even put them with you tonight. Okay, is this on? Yeah. All right, here we
Can
go.
you hear him?
That's the second time about somebody referenced him.
Yeah.
So there's somebody else here
Yeah. And the light
that they're
that's over
talking
there
about. I
just
see the
went,
flashlight going off by
and-
me.
and
It's
as soon
down
as
there.
It was like,
It's gone off and on and off like 3 or 4 times already. Somebody turning off that flashlight by me?
we're trying to draw energy from it, one or the other. It's okay if you need it. You can take it.
It turned on and off 3 times already.
Go ahead. If you need it, we can get more. All right. Let's listen to see what she says.
Yeah, her arms are uncrossed. She's just kind of
You relax now?
a little more.
You eating those M&Ms?
The cord as you went by her, she
It's all right. She'll come back. It's okay. I know you'll come back when you're ready. Could you please say your name for us? Are you enjoying the M&Ms? Do you like the new red room that you're in? I hear a voice in the background, but it's not.
I had a faint one too, really faint.
Do you have the ability to go from here back over where your other toys are in the window of the old building?
I'm right there with you, Deb. What was that?
Before,
What was that?
the darker stuff was all
What was that?
together with
Was
you
it?
guys. Are you happy now that they are removed in a different spot away from you? Is it
Why
possible
is
for
he
you
here?
to say my name, John's name,
Why are you here?
or even say mommy?
It's got to be somebody new.
A lot of cars.
Yeah. But what's good is the voices. We're not hearing anything else from anywhere else. That's at least something good for tonight, at least.
Can you tell me your favorite candy so that I can bring it to you?
It's dark.
No spirit box on.
Would you like some more M&Ms? I have more. Thank you.
Oh. There we go. Okay, well, we can't spend the entire night with you. If this is you, Madeline, we're going to have to move on to somebody else and give them a chance. But I think you've made a lot of people happy. Just the thought that it might be you. We're going to follow up on that down the road just to try to validate
Watching
that
you.
I'm watching you. Okay, well, we're watching you too. We see you on our camera here.
John, bigger than that. How absolutely wonderful is it that the very first investigation that we do at the new location,
I mean,
and
they-
it's possibly that we're speaking to
I mean,
Madeline.
the candy thing really.
Come on.
I mean, that REM pod didn't go off at all until
No.
that
And
was
it's
the
even
one,
after
and the
it's
bell
like-
stopped.
And she asked me to go get it.
So
I'm
this
like,
is what, again, when you're using equipment, you got to know how to use it, what you're using it, what you're doing with it. If that bell was going off again and again and again and again and again, I would set it down to the lowest EMF setting possible. And if it still kept going off again and again and again and again, I would completely remove it from the investigation because that meant there was too much EMF around that area to where it's useless to me. But when it's intermittent like that, that means that there's an energy surge intermittently around it, which could be a spirit activating
And
it.
just so you
In
know,
theory.
and Donna knows, in a little cap, I'm going to leave her M&Ms. I told her I would. They are hers. They're going back in with
Well,
her.
again, hopefully it was her and not some other trickster.
Whatever the case be, responded to the candy, and I'm going to give her the candy.
There's nothing. Okay, hold on.
Was she down below or above?
I don't remember. You're the one who took her out.
You did?
Right there, looks good.
And you got your puppy and you got your candy, sweetheart.
So I say we take one or the other. Yeah, let's try that one, and then we're gonna take something out of the scary room.
Oh, no.
Right, guys? We got to get something
Thinking
out of
we
the
were gonna
scary
stay
room.
away from
I mean,
that.
we have to.
Yeah, we have
Right?
to.
I mean,
don't
Even though I
have
think
to.
we investigated most of this stuff before, right? Don't you guys want to see something out of the darker item room? I mean,
We
come
don't
on.
even know what's associated with this one.
We got to get something from that darker room. Right? Am I right? They're with me. See, Thomas is with me.
Okay.
See, Wendy's with me. What about you?
They're not here.
What about your TikTok people? You with me?
They're not here.
Those are the darker items. The
They're
one
not
that's
here.
supposed to say, Jay's with me.
Of course Jay's with you. Jay's just as crazy as you are.
It's not, it might not be that Jay. And you're insulting him and you don't even know who that Jay is. This is we're at the Creeper Gallery, the new Creeper Gallery in New Hope, Pennsylvania. This is called the Red Room. It has haunted objects, items that are rumored to be haunted, I should say. And we come in and investigate them every couple of weeks. So I don't have the lights on, but you can't see everything. But these cases are filled with objects around me of items that are rumored to be haunted. Some have elaborate stories
Can you
and
see?
details, and others really don't have any information. We're just going in kind of.
Can you? Oh, there's one more thing in there that goes.
Yes, I've heard tons of real spirits. Are you kidding me? I've been doing this for 25 years.
Okay. So can you see that?
Yeah, you might want to go over there and kind of show it though.
All right. Let me put this. Yeah, that's me, guys. I set that off. All right. So you want me to grab that? No.
Chris,
Show them?
you only have to be faster than John. Yeah, well, she is. Trust me.
Oh, I
Trust
can't
me,
do it when I
Rhonda.
get scared. You bet your bippy this old body moves. All right, so let's get the flashlight. This is the portrait. I'm trying to show on two different things, guys. This is the portrait. And do you guys see that oh, both of them are going off, John. Okay, you're feeling things out and getting used to it? That's good. Okay, so this is Harriet Cook. I'm trying to do it in a way where you guys could see her without a glare. This is Harriet Cook. Died, or what is it? What did that top say? Died at age 90.
Oh, she lived a whole full life, huh?
Yeah, but it doesn't say when. So we don't have any information other than, and this was by the portrait. So we're assuming that this is a portrait of her that was done. What do they call it? More, what do they call that when they make it of the person? Likeness?
I forget the name. It's not post-mortem. It's, God, I can't think of the name offhand.
Right. And this beautiful cameo brooch. So this is what we're doing. Oh, they don't go together, Donna. What goes together? The doll doesn't go together. It's because that dang doll looks just like that portrait, which is just really strange. So is it just the portrait by
I
itself?
don't like it.
No, I don't. I don't like it. Here, get Donna to tell you which is which.
I mean, she's got to answer.
None
you.
of it
Just
goes
answer.
together.
I took my glasses off so that light wouldn't.
Brooch and the portrait are one.
Okay, so the doll, even though the doll looks just like her, how crazy is that? All right, so we're gonna move the doll. She looks just like her. That's the crazy part. That's good to know.
Gene, send me a message. Send me a private message and we'll talk. I don't have really time to go back and forth. So send me a message through TikTok and I'll go back and forth and answer any questions you have later when I'm done here.
Donna, do you have any information on when Harriet Cook passed? Or we'll just ask her and we'll try to find out from Harriet herself. So, Harriet, my name is Chris. This is John. We're here just to try to communicate with anyone that would like to communicate. Go back and forth. She's dressed all in black. So I'm wondering if it is
She said the back of the pin has a photo on it.
the pin does? Like I gotta take the pin
And
off
I'm
of
going
there.
to tell you right now, I haven't felt good since I sat down across from this
Red room.
area here. Yeah, where all the dark items
Well, my
are.
neck and back are killing me.
I haven't felt
I'm not
good.
sure
I
if it's
feel
frozen.
nauseous. The whole entire time I've been sitting here, I feel nauseous. My head hurts, and
Oh,
honestly, I'm
look
starting to get a
at
little
that.
irritable.
Yep, she likes the domes. So obviously you've got some energy attached to you that you can make those little circle things light up with the different colors. Well, look at that. Is that your husband?
Actually, if you missed the beginning, Madeline may have been coming through during the first object we investigated. So
I don't
yeah,
know if I'm blurring this
there's
on
there's
you
a
or
sign
if
of her
it's-
for sure.
I think this was her. Is this her husband, Donna? Can you see that?
I got to show it on both. So there's one. I got it on that one, and then I got it on that one. It's a man. It looks like me, but with shorter hair. She said yes, Donna. So that's her husband. Yep,
Yes.
there we go.
Okay,
We have a
okay.
yes.
So I'm gonna set your husband by you so we can see his picture and speak to him as well and see which comes through. Okay. So I'm gonna set that. Well, isn't that unique? Okay. So I'm gonna put the bell. I'm gonna put the bell down here by the lights that you like, and then I'm gonna put your husband by you. Hopefully you like your husband better. You tell me. Now, Harriet, if you touch these candles right here, they won't burn you.
Donna Marion is the owner of the Creeper Gallery, and she's the one who said yes. It's her husband. She actually acquires all the items in the shop as well as she makes all the great artwork here at the Creeper Gallery that you see. So Donna would know all the information.
So anything that's there, Harriet, everything, it just lights up or makes noises. There's nothing that can hurt you. Everything is just affected by the type of energy you give off while you're with us. So I'm going to try something that John hasn't tried yet. I have this little box. And when I turn this little box on,
That's Chris. The figure you see is Chris, by the way.
I can ask you questions and you can actually respond, whether in what words, sentences, whatever you want to do. And see, John and I do not have the ability to see or hear you. You would have to drain a lot of energy to make yourself appear before us to see you because we're not psychic, we're not mediums, we're not some gifted individuals that can commune with the dead. We just use different things to help us with you. Sometimes we can feel your presence if you're strong. So that's something you can let us know. I mean, your pictures, I mean, I love the way that whole thing looks.
We have
And the
what
fact that somebody
detected
wrote across
inactivity
it,
during the.
too.
What is this about?
What? What happened? Is everything all right?
TikTok was just giving me a weird notice.
Really?
Yeah. So, go ahead.
All right. So everything in here in your vicinity you can do.
What you're seeing as far as stick people, that's Chris right there. She's in the frame of the SLS, so she's.
Which is good because then if something else pops up, you know it's not me.
Yeah, that's her.
So I'm going to turn this on, and it's going to sound weird, but it can't hurt you. And all you have to do is just speak out, and your energy will respond back. Just say whatever you want to say, okay, when we ask the question. And anyone at home that has a question can ask, and we'll ask it through it for you. Harriet is with us. Miss Harriet Cook, are you here with us now? I am trying.
Whoa.
Okay, you're doing good.
So again, the box she's using is like an Ovilus. If you don't know what an Ovilus is, it's a box that takes measurements of pressure,
Okay with communicating.
EMF, and there's words. There's 5,000 words programmed into it. What does it say?
I said, are you okay with communicating with us? Because you make me happy. Well, I'm really happy that you're not intimidated by us. That's a picture of your husband. Are you able to communicate with him? Do you guys go back and forth? Is he with us now? Here with us now as well, Harriet? And I hope you don't mind I'm calling you Harriet. No? Okay. She doesn't mind that we call her Harriet.
Medicine.
Medicine.
I didn't see your question, Sav. Sorry.
What was it? I'll ask it.
Gene, you have to send me a private message afterwards. But no, I don't think by using apps and doing things in your home, you necessarily can invite evil in. But it is a risk. Anytime you openly communicate with spirits anywhere, there's always a risk of a spirit hearing you and being around that might not be so nice. So if you're afraid of that, you should use some kind of protection or, protect yourself a little bit.
Okay, so Harriet, John was just talking to somebody. I know you see him talking at these little instruments over there. They're actually it's technology. It's something that's new and
Yes, we do the S-Day, but I forgot my headphones tonight. So that's a good idea. I can't believe I forgot that, but yes.
Yes, thank you for acknowledging. I was explaining what Harriet.
Somebody just brought up a really good point. The app said medicine. I'm coughing,
She's saying to you.
and yeah,
But I don't know if you
that
caught
two
that.
people mentioned that.
I was explaining to Harriet what you were doing over there, talking to those things, because you're talking to her. So I was explaining to her, and she rang the bell. I don't know if you heard what I was
No.
explaining to what's happening.
There's different type of protection. If you believe in
You want to come do it?
any kind of religion, you could wear a cross, you could pray, you could use holy water, you could sage. You just have to find what works best for you. Sometimes it's just a matter of saying, you can't attach yourself to me, you can't come home with me, but you've got to find what works for you. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Lots of people asking questions.
Okay. So John's right. And John is knowledgeable and has done this for a while. Let's see if we can communicate with Harriet, because I started talking to her and we kind of cut her off. I don't know if you guys missed that. While John was talking to you, I explained to Harriet that John was talking at these, because she's looking at John, if she sees John, and John's got this instrument in his hand with these two cell phones, and that's not from her time period. By the way that she's dressed, I'm assuming that she's not familiar with these, even though she lived to be 90. I'm not too sure when she passed. So I'm just assuming she's not aware of what's going on with the technology. So I was explaining that John was talking to you guys, and she rang the bell and just acknowledged, and she lit stuff up. So Harriet, we're going to give you our full attention, and I'm just going to explain again. Yeah, what is making you call? I think you should be over here.
I have a cross from, I think something
Yeah.
in this room is affecting me. I don't know what it is. I'm trying to think of what it is that got me in the past, and I don't know, but something is making me cough big time.
So Harriet, there's a picture of your husband right there. And again, if you could, like, you rang the bell before, and you made the lights go off on those, that red and that purple little thing that looks like, you lit that one up there too. But let me finish my question. If he's here with you, could you light something up for me, please, Harriet? Is it just you that's with us, Harriet? If you could light something up and just let me know that I'm speaking to you and you alone, could you light something up for me, please?
There's just a noise next to me.
I heard it too. It's like something moved.
Something tapped on the glass.
It's okay, Harriet.
Just happened again.
I think what I'm going to do is that I'm actually going to let John come over and see if he can do it, because it would be really interesting when he gets going, and if you're going to do a spirit box section with her. I think that would kind of be good. No?
Yeah.
I think that would be really cool, but I really think you should be away from over there. So the medicine for John, Harriet, is to get him away from that area over there, and that's what we're going to do right now. Because there was no coughing from you all day today. It's just when you got over there.
No. Coughing
We're
my
gonna
brains
switch.
out over here.
Let's see if you can
That's weird.
care, just in case you need a flashlight.
Ugh.
We're gonna switch
That means
it
I
up.
have to find what it is and investigate it.
I enjoyed talking with Madeline, and then Harriet started off, but
Man.
you got a good-looking guy come talking to you, Harriet. I just saw that.
Harriet, that's your name?
Harriet, Miss Cook.
Well, she was married, Mrs., right?
Yeah.
Good evening, Harriet, Mrs. Cook. My name is John. We met Chris. We're not trying to disrespect you or your memory or your husband. We're really here to just try to communicate with you, find out whatever it is you want to share with us about your life, see if you still are connected to or around those objects, those items that belong to you. The beautiful picture here, as well as the pin with the picture of your husband on it. He has the kind of the beard like me. His hair's a little shorter, but we're similar in that way. Looks like he has dark hair as well. Hard to tell from that picture. Harriet, that's her name?
Harriet Cook.
So Harriet, we have these things around the picture and the pin. I keep, yeah, and the bell. See, the bell is real familiar to older. Whoa, and the lights.
Lights. She
are
likes the
real familiar.
lights.
The bell, especially, is familiar to older spirits from different times because bells have been around forever. But these other things here, let me just show you. The little twinkly ball, you see that? I just touched my finger and it lit up. The candles aren't normal candles. I know it seems weird. I don't know. She passed in, I don't know what year. It was was it?
I have no clue. She was 90. That's all I know.
But the candle, this isn't a real candle. This is a candle that works by, if you kind of put your hand on it, you'll see it light up, but it's not fire. It's fake. Same thing with that candle here. These circles light up like rainbows. These eggs have the word yes and no written on them. And all you got to do is.
We're at the new Creeper Gallery in
all you got to do is
New
touch it
Hope,
like that,
PA.
give it a little tap, and the words will light up to show me that you're doing that. These are music boxes in the back.
Your lungs get heavy over here. What did you do?
There's
I was
something
fine
over there.
before.
There's something over there.
Well, it needs to go away.
So that's how all that works. None of that's going to hurt you. And the lanterns, if you
My throat is not scratchy. It's tight.
they'll change
My
colors.
lungs are tight.
So, Harriet, Mrs. Cook, I'm going to turn this box on here on the floor and hope to hear your voice. It's a radio. It's a broken radio. People believe spirits can use the frequencies to cast their voice so we can hear them. So I'm going to turn it on and then we're going to try to hear your voice another way. So give me one moment.
Guys, when you coughed, was your chest tight or you
Yes,
just
my
coughed?
chest
It's tight.
is very
It's like
tight.
somebody squeezing your lungs a bit.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. What the hell's going on over there? I mean, we may wind up just putting the recorder and some items in that area and just seeing what we get. You know what I mean?
I've had no problems before when I was over here.
Hello? Hello? That was a man.
I heard that.
What's your husband's name? Do we know?
No clue.
Mr. Cook, if this is you, what's your name? Are you here? Are you here? Hello, my name is John. Yep.
Yeah.
Holy crap, did you hear that?
Yeah.
Mr. Cook, what is your first name?
Sorry.
Please introduce yourself. First name. I'm not trying to be rude or disrespectful.
God dang it, John.
Tell me about you or your wife. What can you tell me?
The whistle? Oh.
Tell me something about your family, your life, the photo, the pin. What could you share with me? I don't know what to say. I didn't hear that. I'm sorry. Could you speak clearly? Little louder? That didn't go off at all.
No, the whole entire time.
Mr. Cook, is this you? Can I speak to your wife, please? Is she here? Mrs. Cook, are you here? He came through initially. Mr. Cook, I'm not trying to disrespect. Somebody said, yeah, I heard you. Then tell me your first name, please. Or your last name to show it's you, to prove it's you.
There just got easy here.
What's your first name or last name?
Better?
No, it
What's
said
it
the
better?
battery something. Like I wonder what if it knows something about. It's weird. All right.
Emma. It said Emma.
Did you have any children?
I'm fine now, John.
All right. What I want to do is, I want to try something different. My spirit box is in that case, the handheld one, the SB7. I'm going to try that kind of EVP session like I used to, where I put it on the microphone.
The John method,
On
as
the
I call
recorder,
it. Yeah.
and I do it that way before I do it on the recorder.
Okay.
But I definitely want to take something out of that room.
I'm going to ask you a quick question because
I don't
Patricia,
feel it over here.
I don't feel it's gone now.
Okay.
I had like when I first got over here and I really thought I was going to have to put this down
I
and
just said
leave.
that, now I'm going to cough again.
I think it moved. So here's the thing. Did Donna say that doll was bad?
Madeline doll?
No. That one that I touched that
No,
I thought
it would be in there. I would think if it was bad.
I would think so too, unless we haven't investigated. So she didn't know, but she thinks it's bad. Donna, do you know anything about that doll? Yeah, they're all saying yes, she did. She said that doll was bad.
Did she say that one
Yeah.
was bad?
And I touched the friggin' thing. So maybe we unleashed something with that.
Well, that's what's coming out next.
Oh, yeah.
Did she say that was bad?
Yeah, everybody's saying it. She said it was negative. Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
And I had to touch the dang thing. I'd have never touched it otherwise.
So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go grab the spirit box really quick, do an EVP session, a regular one and a spirit box one, and then we're going to get to that doll. Try to get to 3 items before we leave tonight, but pretty good so far. I mean, so give me 1 second. Let me get by. I think it's in.
Well, I'm not touching that doll again, just so you
No,
know.
I'll get it.
You're on your own. She's in a case right now. I locked her back up, guys.
Let's do with that case.
What case? There's a case right here in the back by the curtain.
And that's what you did with it.
So yeah, I would if I'd have known that had some bad juju to it, I'd have never touched it. Never touched it. That makes a whole lot of sense. Well, I think she's probably not in the dark room yet because Donna just wanted to make sure first and do an investigation. That's what we normally do.
All right. So we're going to do it this way. This is something I like to do because if you run the spirit box, the SB7 version, this one, if you run this without any kind of filter on it, reverb or echo, it's a lot of static. You hear that loud and clear. And a lot of times when you do that live, you miss stuff that comes through because you can't rewind and play it back, rewind and play it back. I like to do it as an EVP session where I put it on top of the recorder. I ask the questions and then I listen back like an EVP session to see if there are things that I didn't hear live and I can rewind it and play it back. And so we're going to try that.
It's coming back.
Jeez.
No, you need to stop that. You stay on your own. John will talk to you later. We're done with that.
So I turn the SB7 down to like 15 so that I can't hear it, but I record it. I turn my recorder on. Harriet, that's her name, right?
Yeah.
So I hit record. I hit sweep. Harriet, if you're here with me, could you please say something about yourself or your photo? Mr. Cook, I think I might have heard your name. You said you were here. You said, yup. I'd like to know your first name if it's at all possible. Did you say something?
Fool.
So the items that we have is we have a pin and we have a photo. Could you tell me if you anything else about your life? Did you have children? Did you have a family? A home?
Back off.
Again, we'd like to know as much about you as possible. I'm not trying to disrespect you, Mrs. Cook. I just want to hear your voice and speak to you. What age did you live until? I know you lived a nice full life. Is there anything you want to say that we haven't asked you? Anything at all? You or your husband?
So when you started talking to Mr. Cook, it said fool.
Did it really?
Yes. And then when you were saying what you said, it said back off.
I'm getting a truck kicked out of
Yes,
me
Francis, you heard it. You
I'm
heard
getting
it
a truck
correctly.
kicked out of me by all the spirits tonight. This is just one of the and they're
They
making
called
it
John a fool, Rhonda.
not the first or the last.
Okay.
There you go.
Sorry.
Let it sweep. Settle down, guys. Harriet, if you're here with me, could you please say something about yourself or your photo? Or your photo? Or your photo? Mr. Cook, I think I might have heard your name. You said you were here. You said, yep. I'd like to know your first name if it's at all possible. Did you say something? Did you say something? Did you say something? Did you say something? I don't even say.
It's almost like a thick accent.
So the items that we have is we have a pin and we have a photo. Could you tell me if you anything else about your life? Did you have children? Did you have
What his
family?
name is, because I thought I just said I'm Richard.
A home.
Back off.
Back off.
That was a back off.
Yep.
Back off.
Now I have a headache.
Again, we'd like to know as much about you as possible. I'm not trying to disrespect you, Mrs. Cook. I just want to hear your voice and speak to you. What age did you live until? I know you lived a nice full life.
What?
Life. Is there anything you want to say that we haven't asked you? Anything at all? You or your husband?
It's possible, Shelley.
Nothing else.
We're at the Creeper Gallery in New Hope, Pennsylvania.
I got a headache now too.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's that or if it's that because I'm sitting over there. I
Well-
don't know if that doll had anything to do with it.
I'm telling you that I think it's the doll.
All right.
I
Should I try EVP? I really don't hear anything going on
mm,
while you do.
no, I think I would try to talk to this doll here.
You don't think I should do EVP with this? Real quick?
Real quick, do a couple of questions, see what happens.
I mean, we gotta do our diligence here. I mean,
The Creeper Gallery is a specialty. What would you call it? It's an art gallery from Donna's creepy macabre artwork, and in the back of it she has a room that's called the Red Room that has haunted items, which we are investigating.
I'm gonna try an EVP session really, really quick, maybe 4 or 5 questions, and then we're gonna see what to put that doll over there. So I'm gonna put this recorder up by your photo, okay? This is a recorder. I don't know if you've ever seen one, but I should be able to hear your voice if you talk loud enough, you or your husband, okay? I'm gonna hit record. I'm gonna put it right up here by your photo. Mrs. Cook, my name is John. This is Chris.
Mother.
Could you please say hello?
Said mother.
We heard the word mother come through that other box there. Did you have any children? Is Mr. Cook here as well? Your husband? Are you okay with somebody owning your photo and that pin that's not a family member? You lived to the age of 90. How old was your husband when he passed? Now, you lived a nice, full, long life, Mrs. Cook. Could you tell me if there is an afterlife? Is there a heaven, someplace we go after? How old were you when this picture was taken? Boy, that headache. It just came on like a wave all of a sudden, man. Woo, wow.
But how cool was
I
this?
don't know if that's that or what it is, but something. Wow.
Well, here's the thing.
I mean, if it's that doll, did Donna say that was dark? Are you
Yep.
sure about that?
All of them saying, Dan, all of them, everybody,
Okay.
boom, 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 boom.
Because man, I feel like I just got hit on the head by something. Ooh.
No, it doesn't have a stand. I'm holding it.
Oh man. Well, that one's gonna get some attention in a minute. I hit record. I'm gonna put it right up here by your photo. Mrs. Cook, my name is John. This is Chris. Could you please say hello?
Said mother.
We heard the word mother come through that other box there. Did you have any children? Is Mr. Cook here as well? Your husband? Are you okay with somebody owning your photo and that pin that's not a family member?
With the exceptions of the cars, we've been okay tonight.
You lived to the age of 90. How old was your husband when he passed?
Actually gives me some hope because I'm not, no voices on the street, you know?
No, you're hearing a lot of
Nothing up there.
cars.
Or we'd be hearing it left and right.
Yeah, we've been lucky so far, knock on wood.
No, you lived a nice, full, long life, Mrs. Cook. Could you tell me if there is an afterlife? Is there a heaven, someplace we go after?
Just so you know, Jen, we have no idea where the photo of Harriet Cook and her husband came from.
The lights lit up again for that question, but no words.
How old were you when this picture was taken?
No EVPs, and that's not necessarily a bad thing because we were afraid we were going to have tons of bleed through from the street and from upstairs, but so far so good, which is a good thing. Not much interaction with this. Again,
So Jen wanted you to ask because she found information on her. If
Fine.
you'd be willing to ask her
Sure.
where they're from.
That's it?
Yes.
Just one question?
Yes.
Okay.
We'll do that, Jen.
You want to ask from where you're sitting because you're.
Why are you here?
Why are we here? Because we're trying to find out about you and communicate with you.
So I'm going to put this down, and you're going to ask from where you are because again, I'm the guy, so maybe.
Absolutely.
From you, so hold on, just let me put it down.
She'd like me to show her the picture real quick. You got your light?
Just ask.
All right, we'll ask the question first. Sorry.
You're welcome.
Miss Harriet, could you tell us where you are
right.
from?
What did that just say?
Closet.
To your right.
In the closet. Yep.
That's where the dark thing
That's where the
is.
dark thing's
That's where
coming
it's
from. Now she says she has a picture and she wanted to compare it to, so I'm going to show her real quick and then we'll play back.
Yes.
And she just
to
said,
your
yeah.
right closet. Now I feel cold coming from that direction.
I'm going to see if I can get this for you, Jen. She'd like me to show her the picture real quick. Got your light?
Just ask for.
All right, we'll ask the question first. Sorry.
You're welcome.
Miss Harriet, could you tell us where
your
you're
right.
from? Could you tell us where
your
you're
right.
from?
What
Tell
the
us
hell?
where
your
you're
right.
from. Where
your right.
you're from.
There's a
Could
woman.
Could you tell us where you're
right.
from?
Let me show.
Tell us where you're
right.
from.
Here, let me show.
Could you tell us where you're
right.
from?
Listen, let me show it.
That's kind of crazy.
I think it's in there. So
Okay.
hold on. Let me see if I can. Oh, that cold is there too. All right, let me see if I can find whatever we're talking about here. And you can talk through that box there. Ooh, I got vertigo,
That's
too.
John that stood up. You guys are saying, just so
I
you
got
know.
vertigo, too. I'm gonna walk in that room in that
They're
closet.
asking you if you will turn the SLS to there before you go in.
That used to be a closet. Obviously, there was a door here, so that's what that used to be. Anybody in there? Show yourself. Ooh,
Your
so
lantern just
just
lit
went
up and I
crazy.
didn't even see it. It's right there, guys. He was holding it because he was going to go in there.
All right. I'm going to try to find the object. You could talk through that box there. You could whoa, the pictures? I don't remember getting anything good off the pictures before. Is it this one? It's not the light. It keeps going off by this one. Let me see if there's anything. I'm not doing the box. No way am I going near that. Not that.
There's some really dark stuff in there, guys. I'm not going in there.
Not that. I'm not touching that one either.
I'm with you, Charlene.
Not that. Not that. Martha, Margaret, my buddy. I'm not touching that one either.
I want you to go to the doll, too. They're saying test this doll, too.
Not that. Not the voodoo doll. The death mask. Other voodoo doll. Doll down there. I'm not getting anything off of anything here. There's certain things I won't touch.
Try this doll. You were over here when it lit.
Sensors.
What was that? What
Did you hear
the
that?
fudge was that?
Did you hear that?
I heard a tapping.
Somebody knocked 3 times.
Kitchen.
That was in the room. That ain't it. Up there is something different. Whatever that
It tapped right here, like a
was
glass.
in the room.
Tap on the glass, John, with your nail. Did that sound like that?
Sounded like it was over there though.
Oh, no,
By
no,
that
no,
doll
no,
you're
no.
talking about.
Her.
Anybody attached to this doll? Release your energy from the doll. If you release your energy from that doll,
Yeah, it
this will
sounded like
change.
behind me. She's what's behind me. She was directly
Yeah,
behind
but
me.
it said to the right.
Yeah, you're hearing a kid up because there is a kid
Yeah, there's somebody
upstairs.
upstairs. It said to the right though. I don't know if it's
Maybe
her.
it's trying to trick you.
Let me.
Man, I don't want nothing to do with her now.
Oh, she is heavy.
Yeah, she's really heavy.
Anybody here? You connected to this?
Do you want me to move Harriet?
I want to see first. Is there anybody connected to this doll? Attached to it?
Oh, that lit up over there. I don't know why.
I still think it's in there. This is where I was sitting, but I'll try it.
Let's move Harriet out of the way and put her where she's safe. There's a smell now that just came when you took her out. I don't know why. Do you smell it?
No.
It's almost like cedary. Cedar wood?
That's me.
That's John.
Got it.
Yeah, and there's a thing that I got to put that pin on. Black. Just bear with me, guys.
Put the pen behind you by the SOS.
Okay, I'm going to put Harriet back.
All right.
Give me a minute, Harriet.
What do we have here?
There you go. There's a black thing on the floor. I got to put the pin on. Down there. It's a neck thing, like, yeah.
Just leave it there for now. You don't have to
Okay.
back this second.
Okay. I'm going to turn this around.
All righty. Let's see what we have here.
Yeah, Jen did find out that it was Harriet Cook.
I'm gonna put this other candle over there. That's me. Okay. So, I don't know if you're the one causing us to feel what we're feeling. Don't know anything about you. My name is John. That's Chris. What we do is we come here and try to talk to anyone who might want to share
information about themselves, why they're connected to the items that they are, why they might still be around, if there's any issues, anything they need help with, we'd be happy to help. Anything you want to say about your life, about the object, we'd be happy to listen. That's why we're here, just to communicate with you. We don't mean any disrespect to you and your life and to your family. All we want to do is communicate with you. That's it. That's why we're here.
Leave here.
Yes.
So
It did.
I'm not leaving because I do want to try to talk to you a little while because I don't know if it was you that was making me cough over there. There are things around that doll that change colors. All the glowing lights above
John.
the doll.
You got a figure right there with you.
All the glowing lights above the doll change colors like the rainbow. Those candles that you see
You're
next to
back.
the doll.
You're back.
Next to the doll, if you were to swipe your hand in front of them or try to hold them, they're going to turn on and off. I know, sounds strange, but they do. I got a really bad headache. This bell here will make that noise. These circles will light up different colors if you run your hands over them, just like I'm doing. These eggs say the word yes and no on them. They light up if you touch them. This circle makes music. Back there, same as that one. And this little twinkly ball, if you touch it, will do just that. Won't hurt you. I saw that. And I saw that. Okay. So
I will.
there we go. All right. So what I'm feeling is not welcoming energy. I don't know if you're doing that on purpose, but I feel I have a headache and I was coughing a lot. Is that something that you feel, that you experience? Was that kind of how you felt upon your passing? Here it comes again. Is that you doing that? We're going to try a few different ways to hear your voice and talk to you. And I'd like to find out whatever we can and pass it along to Donna. Do you know Donna? Donna's the one who brought you here. She's the one who I guess owns that item for a while. She had it in her house or in her gallery in her back area. If you're angry about something, let us know. If there's something you need help with, let us know. Okay? If you want us to leave you alone and not bother you, release your energy from that doll and the lights will change colors. Things will twinkle and light up here or tap. We heard tapping on the glass.
Please tell me you thought you heard a voice.
I did.
Yeah, I did too.
We heard tapping on the glass. If you're capable of knocking or tapping, do that as well so we can hear it.
Linda, I think that's what you heard. Linda said, I heard someone say hello.
So we're going to try a few different things, okay? All right. And again, if at any point you don't want to do this, there's the word no right there. Just hit it with your finger. All right, so I'm going to try Spirit
Who
Box
is she?
first. Let's see what I get.
You think they were asking who Linda was when I said Linda, when I said I heard that?
Should take my flashlight.
I might have here.
I got a really bad headache.
Yeah.
Hello? Who's here? Who's here with me? Can you talk to me? I said, who's that? Tell me something about this doll. About you.
Oh
Whore?
my
Did that
God.
just say
It
whore?
did. I heard the same thing. Oh my God.
Why would you say that?
You best not be talking to me.
Why would you say
And the
whore?
lights just lit up in front, up above you. That was messed up.
Why did you say that? Tell me something else.
That was rude.
Get more lies and more savings.
Getting more lies than what?
Stop scanning. Stop scanning. Hello? Why did you call me a whore? Her a whore?
Sorry,
Who are
guys.
you?
It said horror. Then it
we-
said something about more lies.
Do we look like weird to you or strange to you? Or like bad people? I guess we do. She rang the bell.
Mhm.
So we look like we're evil for talking to spirits? Just say evil. Do we look like that? Do we look like devil worshippers or something? Because we talk to spirits? Is that bad?
You get a feeling that this spirit is very judgy. You know, not like
Tell me
some.
what you feel.
Yeah, that one is John and the other one is whatever spirit is there with him.
Tell me what you feel. Say whatever you want. You're not going to offend me.
It sounded like you said you heard us. No, what'd you hear?
First name, please. I'm being very polite to you. What's your first name? So I can address you properly. Again. I'm going to run the recorder, if I can find it. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to try to hear your real voice. I'm going to put this recorder over by that doll. And you can feel free to say whatever you want to say, or you can answer my questions, whichever you prefer. Somebody's still there.
Uh-huh.
All right. Got a problem with that? Show me that you don't want to do it. Use your energy. Release it from that doll. Come on, show me. Okay.
We don't even know if it's a male or a female that's connected.
That's the problem. I mean, we would assume.
And my lungs are tight. That's all.
We would assume female, but how do we know?
We don't. We
So
don't
I'm
at
gonna
all.
put this right by the doll.
Let me clear my real quick because it's tight. Go ahead. I just had to get some air.
I'm gonna put this right by the doll so that we can hear your voice, and I'm gonna ask questions from over here. Okay. Just putting this right here. This is me doing that. That's me lighting the cat ball. Hello, my name is John. This is Chris. Could you please tell me your name? Is this part of a collection that you had, this doll right here? Are you a man or a woman? I have a massive headache and a cough that I didn't have before. Is that you doing this to me and to Chris?
Is there anything at all that we could help you with? Is there something unresolved for you? Did you have a husband, children?
Sin.
Do you believe that what we're doing is a sin? Do we look like people that are kind of like cult members or devil worshippers
Knife.
or witchcraft? Is that what you think we're doing here? I know that people have different beliefs as far as spirits and religion and communicating with the dead. Do you think what we're doing is offensive in that way? Do you come from a strict religious upbringing yourself? My lungs are literally tightening up like Chris's, same thing. Again, is this something that you're kind of making us feel, or are we feeling what you feel? Can you tell me where you're from? How many fingers am I holding up?
Up here.
Okay.
Oh, my chest is so
All
tight.
right. You got to hear this. One, there's no backstory behind this doll. We're investigating this cold. The other thing is they were having a conversation on the chat about God when
Really?
when it said sin. But there's something even more to that. I was doing hand signals over here. I started out with a peace sign and then I went to the devil sign, you know, like what they do
Yeah.
with that.
Like
And as soon as I did that, it said sin, and they were talking about God at the same time. I think we created like a thing that just happened where that all fell together. How bizarre was that?
I don't know. That was kind of weird. I think the pressure on my chest gets more and more as we go.
It's
but
possible, Alex. You said about pneumonia or something to do with the lungs.
it's something to do with the lungs. And again, let's face it, we talk about this all the time. And people are different. People have different backgrounds, different beliefs. They're raised differently. And there may be people that are open to what we do
I
and
can't
believe.
leave.
I can't leave.
Yeah.
What? I can't leave. You can't leave that doll?
There may be people that are open to what we do, and then others from different time periods. We look at this as, again, devil worshiping, witchcraft.
It did. It said knife after sin, and we have no idea what the name of whatever's attached to this.
So that's right here. You doing that? That's me letting the cat fall.
Ring the bell.
Hello, my name is John. This is Chris. Could you please tell me your name?
I want to talk.
I want to talk.
She hasn't left, or it hasn't left.
Whoa.
Whoa, what was that?
I said I want to talk, and then what was this? What did I ask?
Go back.
John. This is Chris. Could you please tell me your name?
What the hell? I don't- That is right by the microphone.
It sounds like you.
It has to be by the microphone. Do you hear how loud that is?
It sounds like you.
Is this part of a collection that you had, this doll right here?
Your figure is completely gone, and that spirit is the only thing that's
Are
there.
you a man or a woman?
Car.
A car went by and it said car.
What?
A car went by and it said car. Some people
I
heard.
have a massive headache and a cough that I didn't have before. Is that you doing this to me and to Chris?
Oh shit!
What?
To me and to Chris?
It didn't ring the bell. That didn't ring the bell.
To me
Oh,
and to
again!
Chris?
Holy
So
shit!
It said we did it to us. Yeah, do it again.
I bet the bell rang twice.
Me and to Chris?
Oh my god!
And it rang the bell both times I played it back. And it's so cold over here.
It's on your head. It moved, guys. It moved right. It's right on you, John. It's on your shoulders.
Is there anything at all that we can help you with? Is there something unresolved for you? Did you have a husband, children?
Sin.
So we're punished.
Do you believe that what we're doing is a sin? Do we look like people that are kind of like cult members or devil worshippers
Lie.
or witchcraft? Is that what you think we're doing here? I know that people have different beliefs as far as spirits and religion and communicating with the dead. Do you think what we're doing is offensive in that way?
It's another one.
Do you think what we're doing is offensive in that way?
Yeah. Oh my
There's
What we're
god.
doing is offensive in that way. Do you come from a strict religious upbringing
Something after the year.
yourself?
Really low. What? There's a lot of breaths and a lot of one syllable. That was just a little fun that was it.
Oh.
Is it near me still?
Yeah, it's right
My
on
lungs
top
are
of you.
literally
It's like it's
tightening
standing
up,
on your back.
like Chris's, same thing. Again, is this something that you're kind of making us feel, or are we feeling what you feel?
I know you're listening, but people want to know that you're okay.
People want to know if you're okay.
What's he saying? Simple? What did I ask? Kind of making us feel, or are we feeling what you feel? Simple. I don't know what he's saying. Simple? I don't know. Sound like simple? It's not a female. Didn't sound like a female to me. Can you tell me where you're from?
Dan says it sounds like sinful. Don't know, Francis.
How many fingers am I holding up?
Up here. Up here.
Right after it says up here, there's a woman like whimpering.
Up here.
It's funny. It's above you.
Up here.
Right there. It's like a whimper.
Up here.
Hear it? It goes,
Up here.
right there.
Do it again.
Up here.
It's real like that.
Up here.
Hear it?
Yeah.
Up here.
Okay, so real quick,
The bell's going crazy now.
there are a few on here on TikTok that are saying, why aren't we crossing them over? Why aren't we asking them? Could you explain that?
We don't do that. It's not part of.
John, you've got two, one above. All right, now it's you. it jumped.
We ask them if they want assistance, and then we would do something based on that. If, again, we would have to talk to Donna and go through all of that first. But
Oh,
whoa,
yeah.
did you see that?
Yeah. To green. All right. Can you explain too, for people who don't know, that it goes from purple
Yeah,
to
the
blue?
first color, the first little surge of energy would be blue. That would be purple's normal. Purple's normal EMF, meaning everything is well grounded. You see it purple most of the time. If a slight bit of energy were to approach them a little bit, it would turn blue. Everything that advances beyond blue is more energy. Green, red being the most. But that went all the way blue, green, and I didn't see what yellow's in the mix too. So I think green is
Right
sort
after
of-
blue.
yeah, sort of third up on the ring.
Then
as far
green,
as
yellow,
energy
then red. And
surge.
red means
But
it's
somebody's now starting to gather their energy here for sure. But crossing over is not something that we would do here, because unless they ask for it.
You are
If we got
annoying.
something coming through that says, what did it say?
it says you are annoying.
So it's good laughs over there.
It's not, it's just crazy.
But again, if it's someone that asked for help, that's why I always ask during every EVP session, is there something we can help you with? Most of them want to stay. Unfortunately, that's why they're still with the objects.
So Christine,
They're kind of in the in-between.
Kristen said that it's disrespectful.
To what?
It said the word called a whore.
I know this is a rough
Said
one.
you're annoying. Just it's attacking our lungs.
So
It's like
I'm gonna hold on to this
it's still on your back.
here.
Yeah.
All right, so I want to hold it.
Oh, are you
I just
serious?
got a pain in my arm when I reach for it too.
Do you really want to do that?
Yes, I do. That's me making that go off. Not the EMF though. That wasn't me. All right. So you said some harsh words, sin, whore. That's not me. You said whore, sin.
Knife.
Yeah. So you could use my energy if you need more energy. I do want to find out as much as I can about you. Do you think it's really, really wrong what we're doing? The way we're trying to communicate and interact with the other spirits here and yourself. Does this seem wrong to you? Against your beliefs? release your energy here in this area where I could see. It's cold, much colder for sure.
So I'm going to do this so that you can get the questions being asked. Why haven't you moved on?
Over here.
Where? Where are you over here? Show me. Show me where you are. You want me to ask that? Is what you're
Yes.
saying?
Could you please do the recorder and just ask why aren't you moving on? Yeah, we'll ask that for you.
So I'm going to hold it and put the recorder up to it. And I might try to do a quick spirit box on top of
Yeah.
it as well. So this is me. Again, I'm holding it right out here on top of the doll. So why haven't you moved on? That's the question.
Yes.
I'm hitting the record button. So I would like to ask you if you haven't crossed over and moved on to heaven or wherever we go next. Is there a reason? Could you tell me why?
Living room.
Are you somehow, some way, some reason stuck here to this vessel, to this doll, or around this doll? I'll ask again, is there something, anything we could help you with? Do you want help of any kind?
Leave me alone.
Oh, man. Yeah, I think I'm going to listen back to this, and I do want to try a real quick spirit box recording. I know I don't want to keep bothering you. Well, we're going to stop in 1 second, I promise you.
Yeah, it's 9:34:09.
Yeah. So I would like to ask you if you haven't crossed over and moved on to heaven or wherever we go next. Is there a reason? Could you tell me why?
Living room.
Are you somehow, some way, some reason stuck here to this vessel, to this doll, or around this doll? See, that's coming from somewhere else for sure. It's muffled. I'll ask again, is there something, anything we could help you with? Do you want help of any kind? Yeah. It's all up there. Unless
Okay.
it's right into the microphone, I'm going to
No.
ignore it every time.
So,
Listen.
CYN.
Yeah.
Jeannie would like to know what that bell is.
It's a bell that is activated by, again, energy. It does have a button on the top that you can press, but it also has sensors right here. So if that energy source comes near it, it'll ring. Now, again, you set it to a very low setting so that it has to be a high thrust of energy near it. It's got to be literally right on top of it. So I'm going to do this real quick and then finish because I'm hearing more noise up there. And unless a voice talked right into this microphone now and I could hear the clear, I'm throwing it out. So I'm going to try it with the spirit box and then we're going to be finished.
Yeah, because there's noise that's coming from upstairs.
More,
and it's getting loud. So it is going to affect.
So here we go. I want to talk to this doll, to the person attached to it, connected to it. Are you here?
Could you please tell me your first name? What do you think about what we're doing tonight? Is it wrong? Is it a sin?
Help me.
Whoa. Tell me what you need. Tell me through this right here in my hand. I'm connected to the doll. Tell me what you need. Anything at all that you want to tell us or share with us about you or what you need. Okay, we're going to stop. Any last words that you want to say? Anything at all? Okay, I'm putting it back.
Can you ask something about the living room? It said living room twice, they asked.
What happened in the living room? Why do you keep referring to the living room? What relevance does it have? Did you pass in the living room
Or kitchen?
or the kitchen? Something happened to you there? I'm not hearing any voices come through, so I think there may have been one, maybe, through that whole session, but we'll listen back and then we'll be done because I don't want to keep.
Before you go back to listening, can you explain what the noise is from upstairs?
So there are, unlike the other Creeper Gallery, there are people that live above us where we are now. There's an apartment right up there. So that's why we were really hesitant about doing any EVP sessions. And they weren't home when we first got here and we first started. So the EVP sessions we were doing, and then as soon as we started hearing them, the thumping and what we hear, like I said, any voice that is not directly into the microphone, I would throw out. If it was far away, what I'm hearing, it sounds like it's right here on the mic. But even then, I wouldn't even try to do an EVP session now, which is why we're trying to work through that. We may have to bring some of the objects off site to do EVPs with them because it'll be really difficult to do them here.
Dan said even with him there, he thought it was worthwhile.
So here we go. I want to talk to this doll, to the person attached to it, connected to it. Are you here? You here? Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. Could you please tell me your first name?
Oh, it's stretched down. Look at that.
Could you please tell me your first name?
Agreed, Karen.
What do you think about what we're doing tonight? Is it wrong? Is it a sin?
Help me.
Whoa. Tell me what you need. Tell me through this right here in my hand. I'm connected to the doll. Tell me what you need. Anything at all that you want to tell us or share with us about you or what you need. Okay, we're going to stop. Any last words that you want to say? Anything at all? Okay, I'm putting it back.
Can you ask something about the living room instead of living room twice I asked?
Okay, I'm putting it back.
Can you ask something about the living room instead of living room twice I asked? Something about the living room instead of living room twice I asked. Instead of living room twice I asked. The living room instead of living room twice I asked.
I say I hate you.
Can you ask something about the living room instead of living room twice I asked?
I hate you.
The living room instead of living room twice I asked. Twice I asked. Twice I asked.
I hate you.
What
Every time you
happened
said
in the
something,
living room? Why do you
dings.
keep referring to the living room? What relevance does it have? Did you pass in the living room?
Or kitchen?
In the kitchen? Something happened to you there? Not here yet.
So I'm getting a lot of people who heard different thing. I hear some people over here are hearing I have proof. Some people over here said my head hurts. So there's different
Okay, so they're
things
here.
that are.
But that's the beauty of the spirit box, because when I go back and I watch this again, I put my headphones on, and there are many, many times that I hear things that I didn't hear live, and I can actually clip it and hear it better, and then run it through again and tell people.
So what I would
exactly
like you to
say.
do, John, just for 1 second, stay where you are. Don't move. Close your eyes. Just take a deep breath. No, just
Well, tell me what I'm doing first.
I am telling you.
Okay.
That's all I want you to do. And then I want you to tell me what you feel around you, physically.
I'm not sensitive.
I know you're not. I'm just asking you if you feel anything.
I mean, honestly, I feel still a little bit of tightness in my chest, but if I had to be honest with you, I feel like something's right in that corner right there.
So you feel
I feel like
something's
somebody's watching me right there.
well, crazy enough, the figure extended itself down right behind you on your back.
But
Tunnel.
It's a tunnel.
Okay. Well, that's what I feel. I feel like there's eyes on me. I feel like somebody's watching me.
Huh.
All right, guys. That was number 1 from the brand new Creeper Gallery, which is on Main Street. I'm not sure of the street number, but if you go down Main Street all the way to the end, past Havana's, that's where the new Creeper Gallery is in New Hope, Pennsylvania. Definitely come check it out. Support Donna. We love Donna. Donna's a great friend of ours. We're going to be back doing this every couple of weeks with different objects live. So this is the first of many. We'll figure out the EVP stuff. Like I said, maybe we'll take some objects off site, try to do some EVP work with them, but this is a work in progress. We're trying to figure it out ourselves in the new building, but it looks like Madeline might still be
People are
around, maybe. And whatever that is attached to that isn't very friendly.
so everybody's asking, is it, what do we have any information about this building? Do we know anything about it?
Again,
We
you're gonna
don't.
have to follow the Creeper Gallery page and ask Donna Marion those questions. I recommend you follow the Creeper Gallery. Follow that page, ask Donna Marion those questions. I know the back part of the building is very, very old. People used to ride the canal, and there was merchants back there and stuff. So that's basically all I know about the building.
So it was
We
an older part.
concentrate-
There was an older part of the building in the back, and then it was built onto to
Right.
the front, right?
We
We're in the front.
concentrate, and I know the middle part is very old.
Okay.
Then they built the sides, but we concentrate on the people around us, the objects. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Watch our page. We do interviews. We do paranormal discussions every other day. You can get involved with that on the New Jersey Paranormal Facebook or YouTube. TikTok, you'll see us here investigating and other places where we do investigating. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Come to the Creeper Gallery, New Hope, Pennsylvania. Won't be disappointed.
Good night, everybody. Be safe, stay healthy, and please remember to be kind to each other. Good night.